On the Nifty, 5109 or thereabouts, what will do with the market right now?
The market has been on the upside since it took the support at 4800 on the Nifty, 16,000 on the Sensex, and we still see upside here. Sensex could move up to 17,600 to 700, which where it could be face a very strong resistance. The markets have been moving in a parallel channel for quite some time now. The parallel channel has been of 2,000 points on the Sensex, and we could see it up to 18,300 in the short term maybe.
Alright, that's the call on the Nifty and the Sensex, but keeping it with those big action stocks and those big movers in trade today, we'll start off the first one. Rcom, for a second day in a row, has been showcasing some amount of movement there. We did get some clarifications from the Rcom management as well. What's your call on these two stocks, particularly Rcom and Idea?
Reliance Communication has formed a double bottom pattern at 130, and the stock looks having bottomed out after having crossed the key resistance of 148. I see an upside up to 190, 195 on the stock. One can buy here and keep a stop loss below 145.
An Idea?
Idea doesn't haven't made a strong pattern yet, so maybe, and a small dip to a key support at 190, and it is back out into that range. So one should be holding the stock. Maybe 215 in the short term is possible. One should keep a stop loss below that dip now. 190, 187 would be a good stop loss.
Alright, so target on the upside, hold on to this counter because you can expect 215 here. Stop loss needs to be placed at 187. That's
here, and I'll be cautiously bullish here for a target of 800. A stop loss of below 730 should be maintained.
Let's talk about the metals back, because that is up and around in today's session, unexpectedly so. But JSW Steel in particular has been in news with price cuts, stake sale. All the metal stocks are doing for JSW as well?
The metal stocks have been on the downtrend. It has been the weakest link in the current the recent past. JSW was no exception. It had made a double top formation in the month of April at 1300. So the call will be to short the stock when it goes up around 1140 is where I see a resistance. So one should be shorting for a downside up to 920.
Alright, Vineet, not bullish on the metal space, and JSW Steel is a sell call there for him, with a target of 920 coming on that one. Well, another space that has been
again on the pullbacks around 67, 68. Stop loss of 72 should be maintained, and we see good downside here up to 45.
Alright, in fact, a very big downside seen there. Vineet is not too bullish on Sri Lanka. A downside target of 45, so goes short on Sri Lanka. But Vineet, just keeping it with the sugar space, apart from Sri Lanka, any particular calls on any other stocks like a Bajaj Hindustan or a Triveni or even the smaller
305. So upside of 360, 365 is very much possible again.
Alright, so still maintaining that bullish stance. Hold on to Goldfish Consumer Products for an upside target of 365 on that one. The stock fairly strong in today's trade as well, up about 3%. But tell you what, take a short break at this point in time, and if you want to know what's been buzzing in NMDC and
But coming on this one, NMDC on the charts, how does it look?
The stock has sold off almost 50% from its peak, and for the past 2 months it has been trying to form a bottom at the current levels in a very narrow range. I see some resistance coming at 285. Once the stock moves above that, we will see a pullback rally moving up to 325 or 330. If one is a buyer now, keep a stop loss of 255.
Alright, stop loss at 255, so below that you can look to exit the positions you have in it.
The range of 30 points for last 6-7 months, and the recent bottom in the month of May at 138 seems to be a sharp, good reversal pattern, and the stock could be headed for 190. One should be looking to buy the stock with a stop of below 142. The initial resistance is seen around 160, 165.
Alright, we'll leave it at that. Completely run out of time. Many thanks for joining us and giving us that bit of perspective and taking the time out, giving us the stock ideas as